Carr going to throw right away. He gets this to Davante Adams. Carr going to throw. It's complete to Cole. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They hope to move the chains. Throwing his Carr on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout.
Receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tackle.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Football down the field looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on.
After the sack on first down, Carr going up top. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Get anything out of that run.
On play action, Locke. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
The field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen.
And Abdullah lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. 7-yard line. On play action. Now Carr. The throw taken in by Cole. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
This quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball, but that completion there maybe can get them focused.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50 to return for the Raiders.
That was his longest run of this contest.
On second down and 4, Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here.
He's not buying the other dinner.
Throwing on first down is Carr. It's complete. Abdullah. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
12 yards needed to gain a first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down.
Route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Carlson able to put this one through.
21-10. as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From midfield, here's Carr. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. So no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson, for the field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. The kick by Carlson is good at their own 25-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Here's Locke. They set up the screen to Penny. They find some open field here.
Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Into their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep him out of the end zone.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Walker. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. They're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. Going for the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Turning over from our perspective, just put your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room. Now a play fake. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. He's got Renfrow on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Straight ahead, Walker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And some space here. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for Seattle. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, Carter, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.